What's going on, guys? CJT here. As you can see, everything's missing. And that's fine, because I put it inside, actually. So, a lot has changed. I basically kinda sat on my ass and just played for a long time, and decided to do just a long progress update. Because today we're actually going to explore HipHipjorge's and msymatt's base, because they were on for an extraordinary amount of time. So basically gonna go through some updates real quick. Here you can see I updated the iron farm, so now it's got the death in it. I just haven't filled in all of the things, but we have a minecart system and a chest. Here we updated the cactus farm that was basically not even in existence, so this now filters into my base, and we use that, and all the items run up into the top storage system. Here I took all the items outside, and I threw them inside, and now we have a lovely room of chests. It's okay, it's not the best, but it works. Here, instead of the staircase, I remember said I was going to make some water elevators. Well, that's what these are. So these take us all the way up to the top of the base, skips past the tree room, and it throws us up here. And I'm thinking about doing another elevator up to the very top, and we have one down. And it's nice. Here we have the same item elevator, but here we have our own aquarium. Now I keep putting fish in here, but they keep dying, which is fine. But we got our magma blocks down, and our magma blocks all the way down, so there's actually intelligently placed. So this one upwards is only for, wow, that went a lot higher. Oh, that's why. So that one's supposed to only deposit me here, but because this is growing, it's actually making water source blocks higher up, which is fine. I really don't mind. But this usually deposits me here, and I can go in to this room, and I got all my stuff. Here, I can take this one, and it gets me all the way to the top floor, which is all of our farming stuff, which you've seen before. And I put all the extra farm stuff up here now. So like the aquarium as a whole is like few floating islands with some greenery. I have to go, I'm probably gonna grab some of those coral blocks and stuff. I'm gonna die, but grab some of those coral blocks and like little petals and whatnot and add them to this, and I think it's gonna look pretty nice. My biggest issue is up here, because I really like how this looks, but you know, having this top part being bland is just bland. But I feel like I'm not able to get it close to this, or it's going to ruin it. So if you guys have any suggestions for how I could fix this, that'd be great. But for now, I'm kind of leaving it open top, and this is the best we're going to do. So that's about all that's changed with the base updates. It looks a little bit nicer outside now. So we're going to now head to HipHipjorge and msymatt's base, because I was watching them play in the background, and they did a lot. Also, side note, I made a second entrance here, and now I have a dedicated furnace room. So now we're back at the spawn town area, and as you can see, someone's been eating my cake, and it was HipHipjorge, and he was trying to pay the system with rotten flesh, and he told me like he was going around trying to figure out how to break the system because he was trying to scam it. So that was kind of funny. He's kind of doing like the quarter and the string technique. Here he broke a hole in the wall just to see if my chest was full. Like, he did this all in front of me because he sits like 4 desks down from me in class, but he just felt like playing. I'm like, dude, you're a dick. Here he gave me permission to fix the shop because it's way too big for no reason. And as you can see, it's starting to fill up, so I'm gonna come by and buy all the bone meal. Also, I forgot, he bought one of the tokens, but he gave me diorite instead. He did give me 1 sand, but he gave me 21 diorite, so can't complain too hard, but like, seriously? We're now coming up to their base, but I know it's a little different, so here we are, the triple layer cake base. So basically, it's like a little castle. Actually, this side's not as good as the other side. Yeah, this is the good side. It's like 3 layers of cake. So they got a sandy bottom, a stone middle, and a wooden top, and it's just their castle turned into a food product. Here they made an outpost, and you can go inside there, and this is all the same, but they're just adding multiple levels now. So the cow farm still gets the daylight. You can see Dirty Dancing space from here. Here they got a wood farm that doesn't work well at all. So it's kind of oh, he must have played in like literally the last 5 minutes after I said goodbye. So he's got this farm that's not really truly automated. It goes through like 60 bone meal to grow like 3 trees, so it's not very efficient. But they kind of just spiced up their farms a little bit and the railway system. So let's head down. Inside, everything's about the same. They still got this tree farm and stuff going. They got their regular farm, you know, same old. But the throne room, I remember last time I said, well, it's not here anymore. And it still isn't. They have this room over here. And they started working on this room, and HipHipjorge told me he has no clue what he's doing with it. But right now, it's just kind of out there. But through the double doors, past the mob farm and into the bedrooms, Jorge, oh, where did it go? Oh, there it is. He made a secret system. This is where the new throne room is. And it's just, they're a bunch of idiots, and I love it. So it's good to see them on the server doing a lot of work. It's a really nice door system too. I like it. It's flush. And you can't even see that button. So it's basically the new additions. Besides that, everything else is the same. But I thought it was just cool that the server was still bumping a little bit. Oh, and I do remember he gave me permission to do this. Yes. Look at all this flesh. My villagers would be so happy. So we're back at the base now, and I decided not to put the cookies in the vending machine because I kind of felt like that was a huge insult. So the idea here is also we have so much flint and arrows. I went to the gravel biome, and I'll put a screenshot on the screen right now. But I just went through and I destroyed the gravel area, and I used this new gravel and sand killer shovel, and with the fortune I only got flint, and it was unnecessary. But as you probably can tell, I filled up the feathers and fun shop. Here on the new furnace systems, basically I learned something. In update 1.113, furnaces store XP now, and I didn't know that. So I could have 1,000 items run through here, but and keep going through, and I can start taking them out and taking them with me. But the moment I pull something out from this slot, it gives you the XP like normal, but it remembers everything else that went through. So you can actually pull a ton of XP. So those furnaces out there, I made sure that I pulled something from them before I destroyed them, and I got 15 XP from each of those furnaces, so I was able to repair a lot of my tools, because as you can see my sword here, everything's looking a little shabby. So I fixed my pickaxe. Actually, no I didn't. I was going to fix my pickaxe, but I fixed my shovel, and I kind of changed the names of a few things. I think for the last thing we're going to do for this episode is that we're going to go to the village and do some of our trades, and then we're going to just kind of clean up the rest of the village, because I need to hang out there so that the villagers breed, so we can send more over. So basically I'm going to try and get a lot more villager spawns going by just hanging out in the area, because the chunks aren't loaded right now. So I'm going to finish cleaning up the village and see what happens from there. So we're at the village now, and I'm going to hopefully trade with this dancing cleric, and hopefully if Happy trades he's enticed to start breeding with other village. Ooh, perfect. Oh, of course. Of course, he's trying to breed through the fucking wall. So of course the only two breeding villagers is that idiot and this guy, so... And of course I don't have my Silk Tuck's pickaxe. Go. There you go. Jesus. Stupid villagers. Why? Why? No, you're scaring them. Go away. You're ruining my breeding. So as you can see, we got some new villagers. There's a baby all the way back there. And we got a new leather worker here, and obviously they're shit. So we're going to get rid of them and ship them off to the iron farm and watch them become little hole people. So at least we know this is working and it's going well, but I'm going to actually... Ooh, I don't know why that door's changed. But we're going to update this system so that it automatically catches the babies and ships them off. So... thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.